Hello everyone, welcome back to my new video. So recently one of my USB cables recently broke, and it was the first time in a long amount of time that the cable actually broke. Not actually from here, just I cut it, but as you can see it did not actually break from here. I actually used scissors to cut this just to see what's inside and so on and so forth. But the cable actually broke from here, and this thing is the place where you get the USB port. And surprisingly, I didn't expected a cable like this to break because I have been using USB cables from a long amount of time and never faced any USB cables. So what I did was went ahead and tried a lot of cables online, and some of them I have been using for a pretty good amount of time. So here are some of the recommendations for the USB cable that I think you can consider while making a next purchase for USB cables. Let us get started. Well, before we start about which cables we should actually get, I will start with which cable you should avoid. I think you should definitely avoid getting cables from Ambrane. Even I think 2 years ago, I got a charger from Ambrane to charge my smartwatch. It was a Type-C charger, and even that charger, after I think about 6 to 7 months, the charger stopped working and like completely, nothing was happening, wasn't charging, nothing, no heating up or anything. It directly gave up, and I had no clue about how to get into the warranty status and so on and so forth. I just didn't had the energy to do all that. And similarly, this also happened with the same. And then this cable that I brought, I think this cable has hardly been used for only 6 to 9 months. Other than that, so I think even if they have warranty, they should be covering warranty. But there is a lot of hassle in getting the warranty covered from the manufacturer and so on and so forth. So I just went ahead and bought some other cables from Amazon. But definitely, I would suggest that you should avoid getting any accessories for the electronics from Ambrane brand, because so far my experience has been bad. Not just with the cable, but also the USB Type-C charger that I got 2 years ago. It also lasted less than a year. So the first cable that I got as a replacement for this one is this cable. Uh, this is the cable from Portronics. It is of 2 meter length, and as you can see, it is pretty long. And this has an angular bracket. So I just wanted to try a cable that has an angular bracket because I already had some spare cables around. So yeah, the build quality is pretty good. As you can see, it is braided, and the connector also feels solid, and there is some hinge protection over here. You can even add those spiral joints if you want to, but I think yeah, pretty sturdy, and so far so good. This is the current cable that I'm using every day to charge my phone. So this is the next cable that comes from board. I think this is a very old cable. I have been using this cable from 2019, and this cable just works. There is nothing. I think it has been tossed in my bag every now and then, been folded, been thrown around everywhere, but this cable has not broken anywhere. I think the buying link for this won't be available because I think the cable would have been already be discontinued. But still, if I find any link for similar product from both, then I will definitely share with you. But yeah, the thing is, this cable is actually braided with a different material, not like a fabric braiding, but something else. Like even if you move my nails around here, you feel that uh, sound when you are touching that cable. So definitely, yes, this is one of the best purchases for the cable that I made. It was pretty cheap as well. I think about 200 to 300 rupees at that time. But yeah, this is just 1 meter and just last amazing. I think if I could buy more of this, maybe a Type-C to Type-C one, then definitely yes. If Boat is watching this video, then yeah, please make more of these cables and maybe make a Type-C to Type-C and 2 meter long cables as well. Well, now the next cable that I got it is from the Portronics itself. This is a Type-C to Type-C cable, and this also has been serving good since 1 year, and everything is working properly. Well, this is not the regular 60-watt cable. This is the higher. I think this costed me about 350 rupees. This supports up to 260 watt, but I don't know, I never had the appliance to try 260 watt. But yeah, if they are mentioning 260 watts, then I think this cable can easily support up to 200 watts. So yeah, I think about 100 there are very less chances you actually charge something. So for 100 watts even this works. I currently use this with my laptop to charge my work laptop and everything. And yeah, this is very durable. I think as you can see, the connection over here, it has all this padding over here as well, so that even if it gets flex, nothing will happen. And the connections are also durable. and you also get it completely braided. So far so good, and my experience with this one has been great too. There is also a variant of the 65 watt variant which is significantly cheaper, I think about 100 rupees cheaper. So if you are fine with 65 watt, you can get that as well, especially for your phones as well. And every time I have been just folding it like this and nothing has been happened since I'm tossing it in the back. So this one is pretty good. I think they make this like this for USB type A to type C as well, and for 1 meter and 2 meter length. I wish they made this same cable for 2 meter length, because I use this with my laptop, but I search around a lot and there is no variant that is 2 meter. There is a 2 meter variant for 60 watt, but I was skeptical whether the laptop will charge or not. So I did not went with that and just got the 1 meter. But yeah, if 2 meter is available, this will be definitely useful for me as well. And this is the last cable on the list. I think this is also from Boat that I recently got few days ago, because when I found out the cable that I showed you earlier from 2017, I wanted to try Boat once again. And so this is the Boat USB cable. This supports 65 watt and it is 1 meter in length. Initial impressions, I've been using it for a week to charge my random other power banks and so on and so forth, and even with a power bank and something as a backup cable. So far so good. The connections also seem solid over this. This flex is also been taken care of, I think, so I don't think it will get any issue. And the previous experience that I had with Boat from the cable that I got from 2019, I think yeah, this will also last pretty well. Obviously the braiding on this one is not the same metal braiding type on that cable. This is fabric, but yeah, let's see how this holds up. If it lasts good, then I will definitely update you guys about this as well. Pretty cool stuff, but same problem. Everyone is making cables that are about 1 meter or 1.2 meter in length, especially for 65 watt. But finding a cable for 65 watt up to 2 meters is very cumbersome for me. I was not able to get it for Portronics, and same for Boat. I was looking that maybe this is 65 watts, but I wanted a cable that can support 65 watt up to 2 meters. So definitely on Amazon I was checking out, and there are several different brands such as Viona and so on and so forth, but I was skeptical before trying those brands. So I just wanted to stick with this, and maybe yeah, if anyone is watching, then maybe Boat or Portronics, please make 2 meter USB type C to type C cables, because yeah, even on your work laptops which suppose PD delivery, these cables can be useful for charging them, and the outlet for laptop is generally more farther and you have to use it while working. So 2 meters it is, but for now I use only the 1 meter one, and maybe when I'm at work I use the original charger that I came with. So that was it for the video. In this video I have not included other cables that are just generous one that don't have any braiding or so forth, because they just last generally over a normal period of time, and you cannot expect them to be pretty reliable, because every time with wear and tear they will break out. But these were the cables that I have been using consistently over the last year, and some from even 2019 that I mentioned. So these recommendations I think will definitely help you in choosing which cable you should get in case your existing cable has started to wear out. But yeah, definitely avoid getting any USB cables or anything from Ambrane. The experience I had was pretty bad. Did you also got anything from Ambrane? If yes, then do let me know about your experience in the comments below. I will definitely know if this was just a coincidence for me on both the products, or the brand itself is pretty bad. That's it for this. So if you have any more doubts or want any more recommendations for USB cables or maybe anything about technology, then drop your comment in the comments below and I will definitely help you out with it. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.